Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm rolling whenever you're ready.
I look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to me.
definitely her.
Cool.
What sort of person is going to love this show?
What sort of person is going to love this show? I think this show has something for everybody. I think everybody's going to love the show. I think kids especially are going to enjoy it because it's Disney, it's The Little Mermaid, it's a classic. But I think adults are going to enjoy it just as much because it has everything that you could want. It has true love, it has singing, it has dancing, it has magic. It's just an amazing story, and I think everyone's going to love that.
What's challenging about bringing this script to life?
What is challenging about bringing this script to life? I think one of the biggest challenges is, of course, this story it takes place underwater, a large portion of it. So there's the idea of like how is that translated on stage, and how do we as characters portray that on stage? I think that's a pretty big challenge.
What will the audience be thinking about in the car as they drive home after this show?
I'm hoping that the audience will not be thinking about really anything. I hope that they'll just be singing the tunes along as they're driving home, because there are just so many great numbers in this show, and I hope people are inspired to go home and listen to the music again.
How is this production bringing something new to this story?
I gotta think about that one for a second. How is this production bringing something new to this story? I think with any stage production, you get new viewpoints and new ideas when presenting it on stage, because you're never going to get the same production twice, because even if you have the same people and the same musicians and the same stage, it's always going to be different every night. And I think that's what's really cool about live theater is that we can bring something new every night with this story, and we can retell the same old story, but it's going to be different each time, and it's going to be different for each person.
What's going to surprise people about this show?
What's going to surprise people about this show? I think we have a lot of fun and surprises in store. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this or not, but I hear tell that there's going to be a bubble machine. There are going to be bubbles. So that's pretty exciting, I think.
Call someone out by name. Who must come see this production?
Oh my goodness. I'm going to call out the entire Lynn Benton Community College Chamber Choir. You all need to come see this play and support me and stuff. But I think you all will really enjoy it. You were?
Yeah, just for like a semester.
Oh, that's so great. Were you there when James was directing? Nice, nice.
Who in the show is the most like their character?
Who in the show is the most like their character? I think the first person that comes to mind is Aaron. Aaron, I can tell he really loves his family and he cares for his children a lot, and he's very gentle and kind, and I can see a lot of parallels between him as a father and King Triton as a father.
And who is the least like their character?
Who is the least like their character? I gotta think about that for. Okay, who is the least like their character? I'd probably say both of the Ursulas, Bryony and Kelly, because they're both so sweet and so nice. And Ursula is just so wicked and so evil, and they're nothing like that at all. They're so nice.
How is this character like you?
Sorry, one more time.
How is this character like you?
How is this character like me? Well, Sebastian and I both have a few things in common, one of which is that we're both a hot mess. We both stress out over a lot of things. In the end, we just want to make beautiful music and beautiful art, but people keep getting in the way and mucking it up. But I think at the end of the day, we both have a lot of love in our hearts. How is this character different from me? I think Sebastian backs down in a lot of situations when he's scared or nervous, and I feel like that's not really me as a person. Yeah.
Is it easier to play this character or to be yourself on stage?
Is it easier to play this character or be yourself on stage? I mean, that's kind of a hard question. I feel like it's easier to play any character on stage because when you're... Do you want me to start that one over? Yeah. Okay.
What did I do?
Could you ask the question again? If I could hear it.
Where did it go? What did I just say? Is it easier to play this character or to be yourself on stage?
Is it easier to play this character or be yourself on stage? I think 9 times out of 10, it's always easier to play a character on stage because I feel like when you're on stage as yourself, it's awkward and you don't want to put yourself out there and you're like, oh, this is me. But when you're playing a character, you can throw all that away and make an absolute fool of yourself, and you don't care because you're just playing the character. That's not you. And so I think there's something, I don't know, kind of cool about that.
What do you love about this character?
What do I love about this character? I love the songs that he gets to sing. I think Sebastian has some of the best songs in the entire play. I love his accent. I love how he moves about. And I love how much love is in his heart for Ariel and how caring he is for her, because he really does love her quite a bit.
What do you love about this character?
What do I love about this character? Let me think. I feel like that's kind of is that kind of the same as like the question I just answered. I don't know. A little bit. What do I love?
Is there something in particular about this role that you love?
Love. Oh, okay. What do I love about this character? I love Sebastian because Sebastian can go from being the most awkward and disheveled person and then immediately just like walk onto a stage and absolutely just slay everyone and be flawless and have an amazing voice and be an amazing dancer, and that's just what's in his character.
What's the biggest challenge about taking on this role?
What's the biggest challenge about taking on this role? I'm going to say definitely vocals, because I am by and by a tenor 2 and Sebastian is very much a tenor 1, and he just really gets up there when he sings, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, but I am finally starting to feel like I can give this character the love it needs and the talent that it needs.
Without giving anything away, what's your favorite line of dialogue?
I have to think about that for a second. What's my favorite line of dialogue? Can I look at my book real quick? Oh, I'm connected.
Careful of your attachments.
I need to...
You know the question I asked you in your hair class night? Yeah. The same one. Okay.
What is my... This is tough. Oh. Yeah, okay, I found it. Okay. What is my favorite line of dialogue? I think it is, oh yeah. She's got legs, you idiot. She traded her voice to the sea witch and got legs. I think honestly the entire cast is going to blow everyone away. Like, this is such an amazing cast. Not only the leads, but the ensemble as well. They're absolutely killing it, and I am so excited to be in this production for that reason.
If you could play any other character in the show, who would it be?
If I could play any other character in the show, who would it be? You know, I don't think I would play any other character in the show. I'm really happy with being Sebastian, and he's one of my favorites, and I honestly couldn't see myself playing anyone else.
What makes a good scene partner?
What makes a good scene partner? The ability to laugh, because when you're doing this and you're rehearsing, we all make a lot of mistakes, and so the ability to have someone who laughs and can shrug off stuff that goes wrong, someone who can take a joke, those are qualities that I admire in a scene partner. Also, someone who works hard.
How is Tim Kelly as a director?
Is he gonna see this? All jokes aside, Tim Kelly is one of the best directors I have had the privilege to work with, and I hope that someday I can do another show with him, because this has been an absolutely amazing experience.
Yeah, he sprung that